Um, people are cooking my boy. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Charlie Kirk. So Spurs are just a better basketball team, he says in June 15th, 2014. Well, we don't know. We don't have an update. But yeah, I saw Wu-Tang Clan. I saw the power of socialism and the power of friendship in real time defeat a well-equipped enemy team, the Spurs, of course. And I'll tell you all about that right now. In my personal news, I ended the broadcast last night, as you guys know. Will was inebriated. He came over here and he beat my ass. And he demanded that we go to Madison Square Garden, which we did. We had dumped a decent amount of money for these seats that weren't like technically nosebleed seats, but they weren't great either. It was like a weird angle. It was like a weird, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a weird angle. Okay. Did you say hi to Taylor? Yeah, no, I did not. I didn't. I was not mentioned in the celebrities that were invited. I was not mentioned in the celebrities that were invited to watch the game list either. It was a strange vantage point. Here, I'll show you. I think I took a photo of it, didn't I? Oh wait, we didn't post it. But I guess you can kind of tell from this angle. It's like behind one of the baskets, but like not exactly behind, but just like not in the center. But here, March posted it. This was our angle. So it's not like terrible, but it's also not. It was actually a lot better than I thought we were gonna get, because I thought we were gonna be nosebleeds, like literally at the top. But Madison Square Garden is incredible. Its layout is so good, and I will say it's probably the best basketball. It's definitely the best basketball game I will ever watch for the rest of my life. Yeah, it wasn't an ideal seat, but I will say Madison Square Garden, the vibes were exceptional even before basketball history was made. It's unlike the Staples cryptocurrency arena. It's not like, I've been to many Lakers games, right? You guys know this. MSG is a totally different demon. Okay, you got the lasers up top. The vibes were fucking insane. Maybe it's because it's the finals, but I mean, it was an exceptional experience. I had similar seats on the other side of the arena for Game 3. It should have been me there in Game 4 instead of you. Yeah, well, sucks to suck for all of you. Do you want the mic? Here, I'll give it to you. Hold on. There you go. There's some people in the room right now. They're shooting a documentary, but they're leaving. But yeah, the vibes were completely out of control. Biggest comeback in NBA history. Does anyone have the other? Does anyone have the other video of our vibes when we first got in? When March was like, I brought my kids to the game. I love when our data nerd Jules Nader has done the data, crunch the numbers. I'm a numbers guy. He crunched the numbers. The Spurs absolutely fucking collapsed in the second half. Biggest choke I've ever seen. Yeah, as you guys know, for the record, as you guys know, everyone say thank you right now.
Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. The Knicks in 5, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread.
So, yeah, this was us. This was us. There were many Hasanabi heads, by the way, around us. And then there were some Hasanabi enemies around us, too. Enemies of socialism, enemies of the working class, maybe some cop-coded Knicks fans that happened to be right in front of us that were like, oh, what is that T-shirt? Because I was wearing the Mom Donistan T-shirt, and someone was like, that's not my Maya. And then we found out they're from Long Island, which is, I mean, literally, that's not your mayor. So you don't have to fucking worry about that at all, But by the end of the night, we were all expressing camaraderie and comradely behavior as the Knicks brought it back. And what a fucking game it was.
I hate Wendy's. Look, I'm wearing the appropriate merchandise. I love the Knicks. I love the New York Knickerbockers.
He's not one of us. Kill him.
No, I love the Knicks. Go Knicks, Knicks in 5.
He's also Muslim.
That's the one thing that don't work.
Yeah. So that was this was our vantage point. And, pretty decent seats overall, nothing to write home about, but it's not terrible either. And it cost a grip, let's be real. But here's the thing. The Knicks Kafia is insane.
NBA's clutch.
I will tell you this, okay? And I hope Will attest to this if he's honest. I know March will. The entire game, okay? The entire game, I was sitting there as Will was contemplating suicide, okay? I was sitting there literally telling him over and over again, it doesn't matter. They're going to bring it back and they're going to fucking win. Even when they were losing by 29 points, I was like, dude, I know this sounds like a LeBron story, but I'm so glad that there are other people out there who can attest to this. I just kept repeatedly telling them over and over again, you're freaking out. And I know you want to kill yourself right now, but if you kill yourself now, you're going to miss out on the Knicks bringing this back. And I was right. And the reason why I was right, the reason why I said the Knicks were going to bring it back is because they've always brought it back, no matter what the fucking gap looks like, because they are like fucking piranhas, okay? And let's be real, the Spurs team is too young and is not clutch and cannot deal. When they lose their confidence, they lose everything. The whole fucking team falls apart, and we watched it unfold in real time. All it took was for them to cut the lead down by like 5 or 6, and from that point on, it was a wrap. I personally never thought that the Spurs were winning, even when it was fucking plus 29, plus 30, which, by the way, is literally a record-breaking lead. No away team in NBA Finals history, with the exception of the bubble, has ever had a 29-point lead on an away game. It was historic. By halftime, it was already NBA history. And for me, I knew all it would take for the Spurs to bring out the choke point, because they are choke artists, okay, to fucking start choking, was brick a couple three-pointers, okay, have the Knicks eat away slowly but surely at the comfortable lead that they had for the fucking first 3 quarters of the goddamn game, and it was a wrap from that point on. Spurs scored 76 points in the first half and 30 in the second half. 76 points. They were shooting at almost an 80% from the three-point line. Do you understand how fucking insane that is? They were at like 78% for the first half from the three-point line. And then they got fucking reversed. It was disgusting. And I'll tell you something, okay? I'll tell you something right now. Were there some bad calls in the first half? Absolutely. Were the Knicks fans losing their damn minds like babies? 100%. Will was. He was literally like the fucking arena. I was worried about the referees making it out alive, okay? The way that Madison Square Garden had decided that the real enemy wasn't the Spurs, but actually the referees, was wild to watch, okay? And no, I don't think Towns got robbed. I think Towns hooked Wemby's arm. I don't think that was a crazy call. I know that was like a big call in contention, and everyone was like, dude, that's fucking bullshit. He literally hooked him. He had his arm, he grabbed his fucking arm in between his armpits on his way up to the basket. That's a normal call. Like, that's not a fucking crazy. That's not that crazy of a call. There were definitely, the goaltending one was crazy. That was absolutely wrong, right? The goaltending call was wrong. I mean, that straight up was goaltending. Okay, Cornette should have been hit with goaltending on that one. That was goaltending. Fair is fair. I'm calling balls and strikes. Now, we all know there were numerous instances where the Spurs franchise was seen to be a fraudulent franchise. Okay. Yeah, Kyle texted me as well, and he was so weak. He was so weak-willed that he missed the greatest comeback in NBA history. Yeah. Huh. In any case, can you show Will's reaction at the end of the game? He was so happy. No, he was losing his fucking mind, dude. He was like, please God, please God. And by the way, he shouldn't have been pleading to God. He should have been pleading to Fox, because that's what bricked it at the end. Okay. And if it wasn't for him, the outcome could have been so different. If it wasn't for him and OG, the outcome would have been so different. Isn't that crazy? In those final moments, every second matters. And we'll obviously play it. But yeah, they chopped that lead down in the third quarter, really. They fucking chopped that lead down dramatically. I mean, look at the fucking points by quarter. You know? By the end of the first half, they had 76 points to the New York Knicks' 27. It was an insane lead. By the end of the third quarter, the Knicks have put up 26. Or not 27, sorry. 49 to 76. They put up 26 points in Q3. The Knicks did. And the Spurs put up only 14 and then only 16 in Q4 as the motherfucking Knicks went crazy mode. They went bananas mode, okay? They went absolutely nutty mode. They were nutted on them. They were nutting. Okay? They were shitting. They were farting. They were nutting on the Spurs. It was choke time. It was choke central. It was choke city. This is what happens when you have a young team that are inexperienced, okay? Yeah, Spurs blew their load too early. They were exceptional in the first half. What an incredible game of basketball this was. First half of the game, they were playing demonic style, the Spurs were. They were so fucking confident. They were so cocky. You know? I think it was OG that fucking choke slammed Wemby. Like, elbowed him in the neck. Wemby fell on the ground. Started clapping, said, I'm in your head. I'm in your head. It turns out the Knicks were down, but they were not out. Yeah, that I'm in your head shit is going to fucking haunt them forever. Yeah, Josh Hart, no.
In the pick and roll. They keep trying to bring him up. Now Karl-Anthony Towns. Bucks throws it away. Josh Hart.
This literally, like, look at this. 104-103. 2 minutes remaining. This lob, this miss, would have been immortalized if it wasn't for Fox. Okay? Like, this would have literally been, he would have been the Fox of the fucking Knicks. Miss layup. Look at Larry David, by the way.
Oh, he missed the layup.
Look at Larry David in the background. Look.
Bucks throws it
Watch.
away.
He's
Just
right there.
fired.
Look.
Plays it up. Looks. Oh, he missed the layup.
He almost died, bro. You almost killed Larry David, bro. You almost killed him. Larry David has never felt that excited in his whole damn life, dude. You can't be making him respond to things that fast. Yeah. This straight up, if it wasn't for OG and if it wasn't for Fox, this is the career killer for Hart. Also, I got to say, shouts out to the Swagapinos. Pinoy Gang put up insane numbers. Okay? Pinoy Gang carried the fuck out of this shit on the Spurs side. Respect. Anyway, how about that game ticket switch up? You lucked out, go to decision. What do you mean? Oh, from G3 to G4? Yeah. No, yeah, I know. We could have gone and watched the most ass game of all time. And instead, we watched the best game of all time. One of the greatest. I cannot believe that I was in the room for one of the greatest NBA Finals games that will literally probably take decades to fucking to have anything similar, like a comparable experience. But god damn OG, man, he's so fucking good. I mean, he was lethal. He was lethal on the 3-point line. He was fucking lethal with the key blocks. I mean, he had so many incredible moments, dude. Holy fucking shit, he had so many incredible moments. It was exceptional gameplay. It was fantastic to watch. Respect to OG. But yeah, New York City, Trump cancels Iran strikes. Iran, America, Israel. Oil prices rise. New York DSA slate rally tonight. FC's Fury. 104. Knicks win. Get in now. But yeah, watching Will go through the motions like that was so funny. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he went from suicidal to the happiest guy on the planet. What a difference fucking 12 minutes make in the lives of someone. You witness an all-timer that may never be touched in our lifetimes. I know. You still haven't shown Will's reaction? Hold on, I'm blasting off, dude. Apparently, Moist Critical did a Ethan Klein lawsuit video as well. There's been 80 games in the playoffs so far. That's 320 quarters. The Spurs in the third quarter are the only team this playoffs to not have a single point in the paint. Yeah. Do we have the blast off? Do we have the I mean, dude, this was the environment in the fucking room. Did Will get to know all the people all around you? Yes, dude. I mean, when you're in that situation, everyone is it's everyone's family. Okay. Look, there's one more video of him fucking losing his damn mind. People were trying to take photos with him. Like, they didn't know who he was. They just like thought he was a super fan. I mean, he is a super fan, but they were just stoked. OG Ananobi, you can fuck my bitch.
I don't trust that bitch. You gon' fuck my bitch. Let me fuck your bitch. I don't love that bitch. I don't trust that.
I will never forgive you for making Emma cry. Okay, that's crazy. An airplane almost crashed? What do you mean? Oh my God. Thank God the whole plane is watching, so they knew exactly what was going on. If the Knicks pull this off in 5, it'll be redemption for the 99 finals with the same cadence. Yeah, bro, Fox got to retire for a bit. Darren Adolf Joseph Fox Hitler, nicknamed Choke, a 20-point lead, 29-point lead, is a German-American professional basketball player. That's crazy. I mean, that definitely was inappropriate. Okay. Anyway, here, I'll start here. I got to go pee real quick.
Madness at the Mecca.
That's it. It's over. The greatest comeback in NBA playoff history.
This morning, the Knicks mounting the greatest comeback in NBA Finals history.
Brunson gets it, fires up a three. Shot no good. The tip is gone.
Down 29 points.
The hand
now.
of God. The hand of God, dude. The tip, the godlike tip, a miracle.
3-1 in the series. It was a disastrous start for New York. San Antonio dominating with 14 threes in the first half.
And nails it. The cell corner three, it's good. Parker, three-pointer. That's good, another three.
The most in finals history.
Fox has to shoot and knocks it down. Everything going in.
Victor Wembanyama playing some of the best basketball of his career in the first half. Clearly getting into the heads of the Knicks players. Wemby taking an elbow to the head from Mitchell Robinson, then clapping at the move.
And an offensive foul called down this zone.
Leading the Spurs into halftime with a 27-point lead, the Knicks with a 0.4 chance of winning. The Garden stunned into silence.
That is the look of shock.
But the Knicks not giving up.
Series Hasanabi with the flush.
Coming back in the second half with something to prove.
Alley-oop to Robinson.
Chipping away at the Spurs lead, going on a 13-0 run.
Three, it's good.
The Brunson burner hitting overdrive. Captain clutch Jalen Brunson scoring 36 points.
It's good. The Knicks take the lead.
The Knicks taking the first lead of the night with less than 2 minutes to go. But it was OG with the OMG at MSG, passing in the ball with 5.7 seconds on the clock. Brunson shoots a long three, and OG Ananobi tipping in the winning basket.
It's a game of runs. We believe in ourselves. We've come back before. We're battle tested. We're mentally, we're tough. We're a resilient group.
Madison Square Garden erupting, the ground shaking. Celebrity Row just as stunned as the rest of us. Players embracing the moment and each other. Fans at watch parties across the Big Apple exploding.
We did it! We were so amazing! New York did it!
The U.S. men's soccer team taking a break from training for the World Cup to watch the winning moment. Spike Lee couldn't contain his joy. And Taylor Swift celebrating with fans after the game. Timothy Chalamet also getting in on the action. A sea of orange and blue filling the streets of Gotham from the buildings to the people.
One word that captures.
It was fucking crazy outside, by the way. When they say New York City, we outside, I saw it. I saw it with my own damn two motherfucking eyes, okay? The hand of OG edit. Yeah, it was exceptional. It was history. It was history in the fucking making, dude. Straight up. Bro, you showed up on TV for a couple of seconds? No, I didn't. That's really funny, though, that you think that happened. Ain't nobody knows where the fuck I was sitting. Ain't nobody gives a shit. I am not a fucking celebrity, okay? I'm washed. Yeah, this is outside. How do you let him get a clean path to crash? Brother, that was Fox. It was Fox again. He just stood idly by and waited. He didn't try to box out OG at all. No, literally, like he was genuinely demonic. Some saw it inside. Wait, what do you mean?
I wonder if they're just going to take him right to the fucking line and force him to earn it at the line. I bet they are. Holy. Oh. Down. Wait. Oh, Knicks fucking buzzer.
The fuck is this? What is this clip? Evacuation Neff?
Flooded. The floor is eating all of the present denizens.
What? Okay.
A piece of that.
I can't believe she cried. I was so scared. There was a published list of celebs, and one of your Hasanabi themed Twitter people shared it. You weren't on it? No, I know. Darren Fox sold the game right after that French baguette got shook at the free throw line. Dude, that was incredible, by the way. I cannot believe Wembanyama couldn't make both of his fucking free throws. That was devastating. But I'm telling you, dude, if you were in that room, I don't know how if it translated to the television screens or not, but it was literally a presence, dude. It was an immensely threatening aura. There was an immensely threatening fucking aura in the room. His knees were trembling, buddy. That was crazy. Jake Shane makes the list, but not streamer Will Neff and Hassan Piker. I know.
Let's go through every dog shit play that De'Aaron Fox made in the second half. Just a head-scratching pass by the little fella here. Then 60 seconds later, Fox, who should be the last person on planet Earth doing a James Harden dribble, step back shot, does that. So Fox actually gets taken out.
It is kind of crazy how much he fucking sold, dude. It is crazy. Like, he was at the scene of every crime. Dr. Hassam Jihad Parker, millionaire homeowner, not as well liked as Alveus Sanctuary and fourth best host of Fear End podcast. We condemn. That's crazy.
Greatness.
After that shot, he checks back in with a minute left. And what in the actual fuck is that pass? And then the very next possession, at the end of the third quarter, Fox.
I think an investigation is in order to see if there was actual, like, I don't understand it. It was not just like a regular choke, man. It was far beyond it. It was unlike anything I've ever seen. Like, did he have a Kelce parlay or something? Like, what the fuck was it? What the hell was going on? Like, this requires an investigation. The amount of like egregious errors. I mean, 2 is fine. Like one is gonna happen. 2, all right, like it's unexpected. 3, we're talking, what the fuck? This is irredeemable. 4, you need to be ejected from the league. And he had like 5 or 6 in a row, in direct succession, one after another, in a matter of like a minute. And some of the most egregious ones were in the last 10 to 12 seconds. It makes no sense.
Again, dribble, dribble, dribble. Right off the foot and out of bounds. And then there's
Succession. Shut up. Shut up! I fucked up my words. Shut up.
possession right here. 3 minutes left, 4-point game. Imagine this being your possession. This is the biggest play of the game. Fox is having a family barbecue. Dribbling the ball off his foot. No rush at all. Oh shit. There's only 6 seconds left in the shot clock. And then you got to play everyone and their grandma are talking about.
Dude, I mean, this is completely unacceptable. Okay? Literally, all you need to do is grab. All you need to do is grab and hold. Dribble around the court. That's all you need to do in this situation. You just grab and you dribble around the fucking court and you get fouled. That's it.
He has a breakaway. He can't outrun OG Anunoby. He can't dribble out the clock. He decides to go up and he gets swatted. And then on the final possession of the game, my voice is cooked right now. Fox is on Anunoby. Wemby is on...
this is the other side of that story. I mean, he literally let OG Anunoby shine, okay? He ate the block, and then he turned around.
Brunson. Fox then decides to help Wemby. He doubles Brunson. No one's on Anunoby. End up, maybe, yes, maybe, that will be your winning.
God damn, Unc, can we get the politics, my dude? Man, shut your bitch ass up. This is one of the most important piece of news that took place, and I got to fucking experience it in real time, okay? Anyway, and yeah, greatness happened. Magic happened there, and I was there to witness it. I have the fucking commemorative ticket right here. Okay, I got the commemorative ticket right here. NBA Finals Game 4, Wednesday, June 10, Madison Square Garden. This is shit that you tell your children about, okay? What a night. What a fucking night, dude. And yeah, I got a towel as well, and I gave the towel to Emma earlier. And she cried.
A piece of that greatness that I brought for you.
Are you for real?
From the actual finals. Is it upside down?
I legit might cry.
Oh my God, you're crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're crazy.
It's so funny to say might cry as you're crying.
I mean, I'm not, it hasn't come out yet, but, you know, like, I burst into tears last night. Like, I just couldn't believe what it means to the city. And my husband is like, was calling into WFAN as a 12 and 13-year-old boy, like debating about the Knicks. I mean, it's in his heart. And so, like, what
She crowed. We crowed. Okay? She cried, I cried, we crowed.
this means to me. I have this t-shirt, maybe I'll pull it out. I don't want to be superstitious, but it says honorary ball kid on it because when I was 11 or so, I got pulled onto the floor.
Free tickets for celebrities? Charles Barkley, how long have you actually been a season ticket holder? I don't have a season ticket. I just get the tickets. The celebrities, the Knicks, gave us the tickets.
You've shown our show
watching you guys
all these years.
Forever.
But you're like a real fan. Like a lot of these other freeloaders, they just showing up because the Knicks are doing good. How long have you actually been a season ticket holder?
I don't have a season ticket. I get the tickets.
I think he's joking, by the way. I'm pretty sure he is a season ticket holder. He is. I'm almost certain. I think he's joking, but he's not joking when like some celebrities do get tickets. celebrities are invited, not your boy, okay? Just make no mistake, okay? Ain't nobody thinks I'm a celebrity. I just want to let it be known we were not even on the fucking celeb list, okay? We were not on that list. So before you get it in your mind,
The celebrity, they give us the tickets.
Ben, stop lying.
I don't think I could afford the Knicks season ticket front row. No, I'm lucky. No, I think it's because I've been coming for so long, you know, that they feel I'm a loyal fan. Our family's been.
I thought Ben Stiller and Spike Lee were the only two celebs that actually pay for their tickets. He's not joking. The guy he sits next to gives him the tickets. Who? Spike Lee?
Coming forever, so I'm lucky enough to get that. And but I've been coming since, I mean, I'm probably like 1974.
Wow.
I remember
Draymond was not born.
Yeah, I mean, with my dad, you know, meeting the Knicks. I remember when I was 8, 9 years old being here. Yeah, you know where they are.
Yeah, this dude's been watching the Knicks since like he was 8. Like Timothy Chalamet as well. Like that Timothy Chalamet is like a real fan. For people, there are certainly a lot of celebrities who are, you know, I guess on the Knicks bandwagon. I normally probably wouldn't go to this game if it wasn't for Will. I was there for Will. I made a promise to him that we would months ago when it was not like when way before the Knicks were in the playoffs. I told Will that I would go watch the Knicks in Madison Square Garden with him. So, you know, it just happened to be the greatest fucking game of all time. But like there are a lot of celebrities that are bandwagon fans. It's just funny because like all of his teams have been ass his whole lifetime. I mean, it's the Jets and the Knicks, right? So like this is a remarkable turn of events for him. Did you see Larry David had to sit next to McEnroe and John was high-fiving Wemby every time he came off? Could be a great episode for Kerr for sure. Yeah, this was also March's first ever NBA game. Isn't that crazy? First and last. I mean, it's over. You can't top this.
Hey, Ben, you're not a fair weather fan because number one, thank you for the love you shown our show.
Watching you guys.
Jerry Seinfeld doing the most after the game.
But he's on SNL, I think. That guy's on SNL.
Maybe something, man. They're coming in hot. Please.
That guy's on SNL, right? That's the old dude.
Oh, Jerry Seinfeld.
What up, Seinfeld? What up? Can we get a free Palestine? Can we get a free Palestine? Come on, give us one free Palestine.
It doesn't exist.
Gross. I don't even think this guy knew that Seinfeld is like a vicious anti-Palestine celebrity. Like, that's what makes it so funny. He's like, I think this guy's on SNL. Like, this dude had no fucking idea. Also, how are you worse than a kick streamer? Like, how, I mean, straight up, objectively, a far worse person than the kick streamer in this situation. I don't know anything about this guy. I just know that he streams on Kick as evidenced by the fact that it says Kick right there. But he's clearly a far better person than Jerry Seinfeld is. Maple takes. Jerry likes to ignore the existence of things he doesn't like age of consent laws. Got his ass. He definitely knew, man. That's why he asked him. You don't randomly ask that. No, I think he fucking asked it because he didn't know who he was. Bro, he said, I think that guy's from SNL. Did Cutie switch teams since Taylor was repping the Knicks? I don't know. Jerry's in a good mood because Mamdani let his girlfriend stay up past bedtime. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's devastating.
That all is just believe.
He believed, and now New York believes. After the game, Knicks coach Mike Brown and Karl Anthony Towns both said that luck played a role here, saying sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you have to make your own luck. I think New York fans are feeling very...
Yeah, look, as in his name is De'Aaron Fox. Okay, that's the luck. I mean, things worked. Look, they created a situation where it was a 1-point game. So obviously that's the major factor here. They played their fucking heart and soul out. And then Fox pushed them over the finish line straight up. Like almost single-handedly. It's unbelievable. I cannot believe it. I haven't seen a blown lead that bad since Trump and Israel attacked Iran first, killed the Ayatollah, and still lost the war. Oh my God. His name is Brick Fox. The first primary candidate in Maine history to receive 150,000 votes. Yeah. What a crazy game, man. Are we going to get the totally uninformed Hasanabi World Cup bracket? Yeah, I don't have any opinion on the World Cup. I don't know anything. Hopefully the Iranian team does well. They deserve it. That's it. I hope they do decent. Probably not, but this is so evil, man. Seriously, Fox needs to be investigated. There's no way a man that's been in the league for almost a decade does that. Disgusting, sickening. Remove him from the roster and league. Unk not even cheering for Turkey? I mean, I am. Breaking Mamdani news. Oh, yeah, I saw this. They have to travel to California from Mexico for every game. None of their staff is allowed, and they can't move from Arizona to Mexico because of visa issues. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Fox was clutch just for the opposition.
That was a bananas comeback, and while most fans were just celebrating with joy, there were some in the crowd that filled the blocks here outside Madison Square Garden that just could not control themselves. Fans poured into the streets, blocking traffic, climbing on the scaffolding or hoisting themselves into the bucket of a lift to egg on the crowd. And some Knicks fans showed up at the hotel where the Spurs are staying and appeared to throw actual eggs at Victor Wembanyama.
Bro, they sniped his ass. It was shameful. As you guys know, and I stand by this, I love Wemby, okay? He choked. He's 22. He's going to get better as time goes on, okay? This is a muscle that he has to build. It's clear from the finals games that he has played in every single time. They are a hot and cold team. The Spurs, when they lose their streak, and it's really tough because the Knicks are the streakiest fucking team I've ever seen in my life. Okay? When they go on a tear, they're like fucking vicious piranhas. Okay? It's insane. And they break the confidence of... I feel like they can break the confidence of a veteran team. But certainly, a team so green... like the Spurs, they can't handle it at all. They can't handle it at all. Once that fucking streak starts, once they started cutting away at the lead, it was over. I will say this, though. It was, he got domed. He got domed by that egg. Whoever tossed that motherfucking egg, dude. Holy shit.
Your fans picked fights, they set off fireworks and smoke bombs, stomped on taxis and damaged police vehicles. Officers on horseback arrived to control the crowd and enforce what's supposed to be a secure zone around the arena. The NYPD said there were some officers that sustained injuries, and there were dozens.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Look, bro, that's crazy, bro. I'm crying. That shit hit him square in the dome. Now he got to walk of shame back into his hotel room with egg yolk dripping down his neck. I mean, it is. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Look, it's coming. Straight, dude, to the top. Like right square center, dude. Look at this. Devastating. It hit the pole? Wait, it didn't? I think you guys are, man, I think you guys are coping. He literally ducked. He literally ducked right as it hit. I think you guys are coping. Other angle, it hits the pole. This is why New York fans deserve nothing. That's cope. That's cope. That's cope. That's cope. I mean, that's just.
Of arrests. They're still sorting out the arrest this morning, guys. Although most of the fans behave pretty well and are just psyched and bleary-eyed this morning. Guys.
Yes, and some of them are probably running late for work right now, and we approve. Aaron, thank you.
This is enemy territory. Watch yourself. I mean, dude, I think I'll be fine. You know? Dude, LA fans are twice as bad. Oh, that's bullshit. AP says it nearly hit. Anyway, I still think it's unacceptable, but it looked like a clean hit. Also, dude, I've never felt safer in a fucking crowd than surrounded by Knicks fans. Are you kidding me? I thought that people would smell that I had any sympathies towards Wembanyama at all. And no, half the fucking crowd was Hasanabi heads. What are you talking about? There were more fucking Knicks fans that were Hasanabi heads than in LA. There were Lakers fans. I told you this already in my experience. Like, most of the fans that came up to me after the Lakers game was Oklahoma fans. MJ and LeBron couldn't be the best player on a championship team until they were 27, 28 years old. Winning as the best player of a squad that young almost never happened. Shaq was 28. I think Jordan was... How old was Jordan? Shaq was 28. Giannis was 26. Wemby crumbling like this isn't surprising at all. Yes. Address this dirty ass Wemby play. I mean, okay, can I say something? Like, if we're looking at any sort of parity here, I think the Knicks played very, very dirty this game as well. I mean, it's pretty crazy to fucking point to what Wemby was doing. Dude, are you kidding me? They were going for his knees, brother. They were literally, prove it? No, they straight up, dog, they were straight up going for his knees. I never seen anything like that. There were instances where it was not a box out at all. There were literally instances where they were just like Alvarado, I saw it with my own two eyes. I saw him straight up pick himself up and try to fucking hit his kneecaps. Give me the clip.
Watch.
Look, in one 10-second clip, Alvarado gave Wemby a two-handed push, tried to trip him, tried to hook his leg, tried to foul back into him, then finished with a single leg takedown. Lamau even. Look at this. Look at this.
This is
Two-hand push.
But Karl Anthony Towns can tell
Try to
him,
take his leg.
Get out. He has plenty of
Hooks him. Falls. This is the worst part, though. Okay? He falls, right? As he's trying to push him off, he falls. He gets up. Doesn't even try to attempt to make it seem like it's a center mass hit at all. Look at this. I've never seen anything like that, man. Come on. He hugged his nutsack, bro. Look at this. Two hands clasped. Are you fucking kidding me? Really? You're going to be like, oh, Wemby was playing real dirty. This is one of the craziest things I've ever fucking encountered. I didn't see nothing. He fell.
And then he just grabs his leg.
Yeah. That's payback for last game on Brunson? No, payback was when fucking OG literally decked him in the neck with a straight elbow punch. That was payback. The fuck are you guys talking about? He literally fucking yammed him. Yeah, I saw this. If Alvarado does this to Wemby tonight, I'll buy his jersey.
Yeah, we know Jose's not going to back down.
Oh, it wasn't OG. It was Mitch. My bad. It was MAGA Mitch. He was scratching his nose. It was MAGA Mitch Robinson. Yeah, oh yeah. Look.
Do about that if you're Mitchell Robinson, but you can see right here, Wemmy's telling him, I'm in your head as he's going down the floor. This is what got Mitchell Robinson upset, so he's just going to come down and he's going to deliver a shot right there.
That's come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Been upset, so he's just going to come down and he's going to deliver a shot.
Barely touched him. Come on, dog. That shit literally connected. What the fuck are you talking about? That's like concussion territory. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Bro put his UFC gloves on to get to work. Barely touched. I didn't see shit. That's just clean basketball from the Knicks. He was getting a bug off Wemby's face. You can see the vibrations. Yeah, that's a love tap in the way that Donald Trump calls blowing up water reservoirs in southern Iran a love tap. More MAGA behavior, more MAGA activities, it seems.
So he's just going to come down and he's going to...
Bro, it's also so funny because it's like he clearly... There's no... Like he leaves no room for like a different order of events where he just straight up extends his fucking arm. That wasn't Mitch, that was AI. Anyway, yeah, it was a great game overall, though. It was a great game overall. And before we get to Iran, more New York W's. Exclusive. Mayor Zohran Mamdani is launching a limited run of affordable New York City-inspired World Cup jerseys designed and crafted in partnership with Motzi Sports, a family-owned apparel studio in Brooklyn. We got some new polls. New poll alert. New poll alert. Defending Mitchell Hogginson is crazy work. It's not that crazy. It's just how fandom works. The Spurs know how to take the lead. They just don't know how to hold the lead. And that's really the most important part of the lead, the holding. Yeah. By the way, it is kind of beast mode that the NBA just posted the full uncut 6-minute ending. Pretty good night in Ridgewood. Fuck selling the game for Netanyahu.
You only have gotten that idea from Benjamin Netanyahu.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, he could have only gotten that idea from Benjamin Netanyahu. That's true. Anyway, what else was I going to show you? Oh yeah, so that was the beginning of the game, and this was Will in the end of the game. They didn't even escort the people out, by the way, which is crazy. They just like let people let people celebrate. That was cool too. I did show Wemby getting hit with the fucking egg. Begging for attention? What is this?
You think you're holier than thou is the main problem.
You not welcome, lady.
And your man's a pedophile. He likes underage kids.
Jesus Christ. Schumer endorsed Haley. Why are you sad about that? You should be ecstatic. You should be fucking ecstatic about that. That's a good thing. This was the outside. Yo, the guards that escort people was busy celebrating. Anyway, yeah. What a night. What a fucking night, dude. Does Austin not like basketball? No, he thought the Knicks was a baseball team, brother. He does not fuck with basketball at all. But also, it was so expensive that we didn't feel like we should force him to get a ticket. You know what I mean? Because if you're not in any way, shape, or form invested in basketball, that's a crazy ticket to fucking purchase, especially from that weird ass angle that we're watching it too. You know what I mean? Like weird ass angle, crazy expensive ticket. You don't even understand what you're seeing. Like you're not even gonna fucking appreciate it at all. It makes sense for him not to show up to that. Can you recommend a socialist political streamer of Turkish origin that discusses the United States political climate? I thought you were one, but clearly this is a sports channel. Oh my God. Oh my God, brother. Jesus Christ. Let me have a moment, dude. I mean, this is a historic event. And yes, I bought, for the record, I did buy a Ewing jersey, and also I got a Knicks hat, and we got the Knicks keffiyeh, obviously, which this is a prized possession. This is the woke ESPN channel. Yeah. Can you pose with it like you just got drafted? Oh, you mean like with the jersey? Like this? So dope. Just uh, 67th pick overall. Yeah. Stop LARPing, Wemby fan. I mean, dude, what do you mean? I literally have this exact same hat, or rather stole it from Noah, if you recall. And I used to wear it all the time, and then I had to give it back to him. So I was like, I'm gonna get the same exact hat that I already Prohibition era suit, my boy. Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, that would have been the last time they would have allowed someone like someone with my level of skill into the NBA, and even then probably not.